Hilda, what's up, my dog? What's up, my dog? That's my dog. Trying to retape this cable back up so I stop hitting it with my leg. Kudla, you don't get to pick any boxes tonight. Fresh case. Hot Cheetos, baby. You're a hot Cheeto. I'm gonna need some more of these. Oh boy. Gotta order some top loaders. Some people think I top load too much stuff. Looking for a lot of dicks. I was surprised that Dante Nori went for more than JD Dix did. Blake Burke also went for pretty low. I read some interesting stuff on Blake Burke the other day that was saying that he's got power or something in his swing. His strikeout percentage was getting better or some shit like that. So I was kind of intrigued. Yeah, Ryan Sloan has been one of those guys that sometimes he's like $8 and sometimes he's like 27. And I don't know why. I did see that we had two different invoices that were mostly or all Mariners. And so I'm wondering if maybe those two kind of bid at each other for the trying to get all the Mariners. But I'm pretty sure that Ryan Sloan is a collector himself. That collects at least his own stuff, which I think is super cool. So maybe he was in there a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I was shocked. But good for him. Maybe he's up there. Ride slowed refractor auto, nice. I'm pretty sure he's in one or two of the bigger Facebook groups and reaches out every once in a while. So if you're looking to sell or give away, I'm looking to try to get in touch with Jack Larson. If anybody knows Jack Larson, he's a rookie Topps Chrome last year. Well, he came up and played one game. I think he just had the one at bat and got out. And then he was older, like 29 or 30, and I think he just kind of retired. But I have a ton of his stuff. I have his Superfractor. I've got about 4 different rainbows, if you include the Superfractor in all of them. I was going to reach out to him and see if he'd be interested in buying all that stuff. Just whatever. So if anybody knows Jack Larson. But this here is a full case. Let me post the sweepstakes link for eBay there. And I will also post our group page. There's our Facebook group page. Joe and I, we break in the group. We're in a little bit of a lull breaking in the group right now just because we broke a bunch of tops. And that Bowman's Best is kind of a pain. Not a lot of resale there. So we're kind of just in the middle. I'm hoping the Bowman Chrome prices drop a little bit. Those have skyrocketed over the past 2 months. I knew I should have bought them at $200 a box. Shepherdson, yeah, we've got Knowles. There's someone from the Knowles family that gets in every one of our breaks, taking Nate Knowles. We had Brady House's brother in one of the breaks. It's cool to see. Kind of keeps us low lifes in touch with the families and the players. I think it looks okay. They always seem to look better in person for me, but that one that they're showing, like the Caglione blue, looks awesome. What's up, Darren? Brian S. looking for some DeMartini. Go Hokies, baby. I gotta take off this hoodie. It's too hot. The pants are next. All right, we're filling up here, so let's go ahead and pick our boxes. We got box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kudla's not allowed to guess because he screwed us 2 breaks ago. Yeah. Yeah, I'm never a fan of cards where it's hard to tell the centering, like Mosaic. Yeah. Give me some sort of border to look at. Box 5 from Brian S. Looking for some DeMartinis. What's this one here? Box 3, which is right there. So 2 is kind of the diagonal one. And box 4. So what did I just do here? Oh, these 2, I see. So those will go next week, Tuesday. Same time. Same time next week. We'll rip the second half. We broke a case in our last 2 breaks, and the first half of the case was terrible. The second half of the case picked up for us nicely. I'm just going to try to move some of this stuff off my desk real quick. Okay. Plenty of room. That's box 4. That's the one we picked last. We'll do that one first. Yeah, Jack blossomed there at the end. He usually does. I didn't expect him to go that high either. Connor Griffin's been getting a lot of love from the dollar in our last couple, as well as Cam Smith. Cam Smith making opening day roster, as well as Ryan Johnson. But Ryan Johnson, the pitcher for the Angels, only went for like $11. Same bat time, same bat place. Sweet red auto of Carson Bench. We've pulled, I think, 3 reds in our last 3 breaks. One was a nice Theo Gillen auto. One was a Levi Sterling paper. What was the other one? I don't remember. Need more Romans, Bazana, DeVries, Zach Erhard, Darren Erstad, Big Nori. You're a big Nori, Kudla. All right, here we go. Good luck. Oh, wait. Whoa, wow. Okay, we do have one big-time player available. If anybody wants to spend a little bit of extra money, we have $470. Nick Kurtz is available. That person has not paid yet, and I'm not going to let it ride as they are a newcomer to our business. So Darren wants Kurtz. There you go, buddy. Let's go. Let's get you a nice Kurtz. Let me go void that. Okay. We did it. Now we're ready. 10:04. We are rolling. Rip already. And here we go. I need a little more room to place my paper. Okay, paper. Sky blue paper right off the bat for Atlanta. Ethan Bagwell of 499. Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, and Savage, and Christian Moore, all first rounders there. Toll, Spikerman, Fluelling, Nick Mitchell, Tibbs, Culpepper, Chase Harlan. We've got some refractors. Giovanni Rodriguez, Parker Smith, Connor Foley, Theron Lorenzo, Cameo Diaz, Echeverry Vargas, Sprout, Veen. We've got a purple Padre auto, Cash Mayfield. So auto in the bottom pack. Matt Shaw in the back there. Wasn't expecting that, but Cash Mayfield's the first rounder there to 250, 132 of 250. The first rounder out of high school may be worth holding on to for a little bit, but a nice first pack. A nice first pack for sure. A little something for the Bagwell. And a bunch of nice first rounders here. Tibbs. All Chrome cards will be sleeved before I ship them. For those of you who may not have broke with myself or Joe before. And I try to sleeve up all first rounders. Top load, all first rounders and second round refractors. Just to get you guys a little bit of extra protection on the shipping. A nice Christian Moore to start and James Tibbs. What do we got? Sent. Got it. Sup, fellas? What's up, Kenny D? What was big hits, color or auto? I don't know what that means. It's a color auto. All right, here we go. See a lunar glow back there. Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, all first rounders. Gage Miller, Luciano, Campos, Parker, Causey, Foley, Lorenzo, Diaz, Echeverry Vargas, Sprout, Veen, Harry Ford. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what we were missing in that last case. We didn't have many packs that had these three colors. I think we only had the one. So I definitely think there was something wrong with our last case. We definitely lacked color in the first half of that break. Do you call just getting any players in Chrome refractor hit? Was there numbered cards? Yeah, and yes. It seems like your question might be: do you only get the hits? You get every Chrome card that has their player's name on it. You will get, but yeah, I mean, a hit basically is any kind of numbered card or a SP auto. Refractors can even be hits. I think what player auto? Cash Mayfield was the auto right here. Cash Mayfield for the Padres. First one. This is still our first pack. Let's go to the back here. Hagen Smith in the back. Hagen Smith double whammy on the inserts with the hanger tag as well. Walker Martin will go to the speckle first. Jarrell Perez. Keyshaw in the lunar glow. And Ty Pete. Ty Pete in the yellow lunar crater there. 5 of 75. Yeah, there we go. If you were talking about the sleeving, any Chrome card, every single Chrome card I will sleeve, regardless of who it is or what the number is, or if it's just a base card. Because that's just what I do for you guys. And girls, there's some girls. Like Burke, Braylon Payne, and Chase Burns. All right, so let's go with the top pack here. I'm not sure I've had a Bowman 2024 where the auto's been in the bottom. So it was at the very beginning. See blue back there. Hagen Smith, Mike Sirota, DeMartini, Ronnie Green, Trey Schneider, Shojinaga, Bagwell, Saki, Cole Mathis, Churio, Roman Anthony, Shang and Lin, Morales, Griffin Herring, Shepardson, Rafe Schlesinger, Okay, I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out. I think we've got 3 numbered cards coming here. Max Clark in tune. Hagen Smith again. In tune Bazana to 250. Nice one there. Blue for Texas, Sebastian Walcott. Nice color match there for him. And green, Blake Wright. 62 of 99 and 136 of 150 for these two. So it does look like the autos be in the bottom pack, but they're giving out the color right now. In the Bazana in tune. It's a 250. 1.5 packs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbered cards already. That's the love we were missing in the last breaks. Getting those, yeah, that'd be nice, right? Maybe you want the autos in the bottom pack. The top pack's gonna have 3 colors. Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, Miller, Luciano, Campos, Parker, Causey, Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Dante Nori onto the refractors. Bradfield, Braylon Morrell, Byron Churio, Roman Anthony, Lynn, Emil Morales, Griffin, Herring. Looks like we'll have a base auto here. Shepardson there, and Jacob Cozart for Cleveland with a Christian Moore plasma power in the back. Cozart's second round catcher at NC State. Not a bad one there. Not a bad one there. And a bunch more first rounders. Could be worse than Jacob Cozart. Couple Dante Norris already, and Sterlings, and Blake Burks and Paynes. I posted about the Facebook group. It didn't really mention anything. We do breaks in there. We're just on a little bit of a lull. We also try to give any information that we have for a break, like remaining players or if there's cancellations, up to our group members so they can kind of have first picks. We haven't been doing that so much lately. There just has not been very many undrafted players or unpurchased players. We do breaks in there. We chit-chat, all sorts of stuff like that. Funky Colmacina, Hayden Reinders, maybe Matheson, Dome, Holman, Burkholter, Santucci, Kellen Lindsay, Theo Gillen, and Connor Griffin. Carter Johnson, Chandler Welch, DeVries, Brazoban, Walcott, Hentz, Cespedes, Bradfield, Morrell, Nick Kurtz on the hanger tag, and Chase Burns on the in tune. No. There's 2 autos. These here are numbered. Well, that auto's not numbered, but it is autoed. And then the top row is generally, I save it for the base hits. For the better first rounders that in base. I think Churio was an option. Sometimes the upload tool doesn't get everybody in there for some reason. Oh, we had a problem with Adriel Radney the other day. There seems to be one guy, like every break, it doesn't load up. I don't know why. Sky Blue Paper, Cody Shojinaga to $4.99. Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Egan, Carone, Rondell Diaz, Holiday, Scheffelbein. I still don't know how to say that guy's name. Apparently, he's pretty good, though. Ethan Anderson, Chris Cortez, Braylon Dowdy, Griffo Farrell, Bryce Rayner, all first rounders. These are refractors here. Aiden Major, Langevin, Welch, DeVries, Brazoban, Walcott, Tink Hentz, Cespedes. And looks like we're going to have a blue auto for the Cubbies. Can it be a big one? It's Ariel Armas. The 5th rounder out of San Diego. Won National Fielding Award in final season. So a good fielder. Cool color match. Cam Smith right there would have been a nice. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll just make the red one we pull later even better. Saw Max Muncy made the cut there for the A's. And they're like, there's now 2 Max Muncy's in league. Funny story is that some of Max Muncy's cards from, I think it was Topps debut a couple years ago, they were sticker autos, and they had Max Muncy from the Dodgers on Max Muncy from the A's as cards. He was like, funny thing is, I haven't signed any of those. Both players drafted by Oakland. A's are looking good. I'm going to put a deep World Series bet on them. Ryan Johnson, new member of the Angels. Real member, I guess. MLB or Sissel. Hunter Cranton, Seaver King, Carson Benj, Brody Brecht. All first rounders there. McCage, Hartle, Tiers, Erhard, Porter. Rushing, Guanipa, Basayo, Asensio, Perdomo, Aiden Major, Langevin. We've got something purple and something yellow. Christian Moore in tune in the back, and Culpepper draft night. Let's go to the purple for the Orioles. Griff O'Farrell, nice one there for the first rounder. 143 of 250. And for Boston, Kyle Teal. Okay, 5 of 75. Where is Teal now? Chicago, right? White Sox. A lot of talk. Chase I don't know if it's Mydrith or Madrith possibly making the starting lineup or the opening day squad. It doesn't appear like he's going to. Yeah. Sometimes draft is brutal. The old 4 base autos and a 4 base and a refractor, all pitcher autos. Those boxes can be taxing, if you will, make you want to quit opening stuff. But a very nice Griff O'Farrell and a nice start to the break in general. I feel 2 yellows is nice. A nice little in-tune Bazana. And Griff O'Farrell being a nice first rounder hit there with 2 Colorados as well. So I'm fully expecting both these to be base, but base autos can still be worth money if they're the right player. So let's go. Armas, McLean, Blake Larson, Holton, Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Caminetti, and Ben Hess, all first rounders there. Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick. Refractors of Namala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter, Dalton Rushing, Guanipa, Basayo, Asensio, Perdomo, base auto, Tigers, nice one, Bryce Rayner, Caglione in the plasma power behind. A nice one in the base. If you're going to hit base, make it a first rounder, and that's what we did there. Bryce Rayner. Cags and Cam Smith. Nice ones there. I'm going to move Kellen Lindsay down. And I'll move Theo Gillen down, I think. All right, last pack of the first box. Yeah, I haven't. Ferrell spot, yeah, nice one. Teal White Sox, yeah, that was being picked all the picture boxes. Yeah, good luck. Good luck in his hot Cheetos. Cook, Farrar, Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright, Bazana, and Cash Mayfield, Bonemer, Carl Steffen. I don't know if it's Stefan or Steven, but Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Antonacci, Farmello, Knowles, Wentworth, Radney, Max Clark, DePaula, Namala, Zaire Hope, Bazana, and Seaver King. Nicely spread out box. That first break we did last week, there was 11 Walker Jenkins Chrome cards. 11. That's a lot for 3 boxes. All right, last pack, last auto. Hernandez, Montgomery, Sloan, Cozart, Dix, Braden Montgomery, Nick Kurtz, all first rounders, Dreiling, Neely, Trimble, Southazine, DeBerry, Harry Ford, Refractor, Walker Martin, Farmello, Nate Knowles, Wentworth, Radney, Max Clark, DePaula, base for the Brewers, Blake Burke. All right, another first rounder. Bryce Eldridge. Two first rounders, 3 first rounders, 2 second rounders in the autos. No. 3 firsts, 1 second, and 1 Armas. Whatever he was, I can't remember it. No color that pack. No. That's how it tends to be in Bowman Draft. You get those bottom packs that have the 2 or 3 color in them. If you can get lucky and get a couple of those, you're going to have real nice boxes with lots of color. But it doesn't always happen. But that was pretty good. I mean, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbered cards, not including autos in that. So that's pretty good, I think. That was a nice box pick. Whoever picked box number 4. This is the box that was picked second, which I think was box number 5. That box right there was better than our entire break 2 breaks ago. So we'll take that and step in the right direction. But the Reds in the case, yeah. It is crazy. They do tend to I watched a guy break 10 cases of stuff. And oops, this is a bottom pack, so we might have an auto in this one. 10 cases of stuff, and there was like 5 Caglione autos and like 3 other color, and it was like, man, that's crazy. Neely, Trimble, Southazine, DeBerry, Ryan Johnson, Sissel, Cranton, Seaver King, Benj, Brody Brecht, McCage, Hartle. Some refractors here: Messina, Amick, Hadeen, Reinders, Matheson, Dome, Holman, Burkholter. For the Mariners, our first auto is going to be a base, Josh Carone, and Bryce Eldridge in the back. He is a 4th rounder out of Nebraska that hit 16 last year. And another Seaver King, another Carson Benj, and another Brody Brecht. When does Bowman 2025 come out? Does anybody know an official date yet? Is it going to be in April? That'd be nice. Draft and I have been on a love-hate relationship. Okay, give us some color in this one here now. Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Hernandez, Montgomery, Sloan, Cozart, Dix, Montgomery, Kurtz, Dreiling, Hentz, Cespedes, Bradfield, Morel, Churio, Roman Anthony, Lynn, Morales, Kurtz on the draft night, and Seaver King on the in-tune. Another one of those packs with the no color. May? Ugh. Hey, nobody got time for that, Kudla. Kudla, you watch on a computer or on your phone? Where did I put... Oh, never mind. Bring them coming. It's always come together. All right. So, top this time. Has anyone seen the 2025 Friends and Family cards numbered to 15? No. Is that in Topps, I guess? We got a blue paper coming up for the Fish. Carter Johnson. Second rounder there, number 11 out of 150. Second rounder out of high school for him. Mathis, Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, Gage Miller, Luciano, Campos, Parker, Massey, Eldridge, Lugo, Hayden Smith, Curly Martha, Dreneche Valdez, Ryan Harvey. And these are the packs we want to see. We got some nice color coming up here. Max Clark and Christian Moore in the inserts. We've got another numbered insert card here to 99. It's upside down. It's an in-tune Sebastian Walcott, number 11 of 99 in the green in-tune. We got a true blue here for Cleveland, Aiden Major. I saw the glove. And the green grass for the Dodgers, Chase Harlan. 19 of 99 and 43 of 150. So 2 greens and a blue in one pack is nice. And like I said, but actually there was a blue Carter Johnson in that too. Like I said, that's exactly what we were missing in our breaks last week, was those purple power packs, if you will. Jarrell Perez, number to 200, already ousted. Both of these guys are going to be ousted as well. Lunar Glows and Sky Blues already off the board. That's number 3 for Burke and Payne and Chase Burns. Bowman 2025. I've not seen Carter Johnson blue paper. I think I'm just going to keep that down here too, because we got to get this Walcott up. And Walcott with a nice blue and a green in tune already. And let's see the auto. Time for a big one. Did you see etched in glass in these cases? I have not. A lot of stuff I haven't seen, apparently. AJ Causey, Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, Yasavage, Christian Moore, Peyton Toll, Spikerman, Fluelling, Nick Mitchell, Tibbs, Culpepper, refractors of Bryce Rayner, Hagen Smith, nice ones there, Sirota, DeMartini, Rodney Green, Trey Schneider, Shoja Naga, Ethan Bagwell. In the back, there's a Christian Moore. We got a blue wave auto coming up here. I see a bat and I see a twin, Billy Amick. 53 of 150 for the second rounder out of Tennessee. Amick spot. And we've got Rayner in the refractor and Hagen Smith. And then a bunch of other ones to sleeve up. First refractors to the showcase. I wish you guys as chatters could post pictures in the chat. And another Christian Moore. Yeah, the top rows, well, it's base, and then if they have a refractor, the refractor's on top. But the only ones with refractors right now are Hagen Smith and Bryce Rayner. Causey, Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, Yasavage, Christian Moore. Just saw this pack. Toll, Spikerman, Fluelling, Asensio, Perdomo, Aiden Major, Langevin, Welch, DeVries, Brazoban, and another triple color pack here. Hagen Smith and Braden Montgomery. Hagen Smith's got about 4 inserts already. Let's go to the Lunar Glow for the Dodgers. Brooks Auger. Both hits for Boston. Let's do them at the same time. Roman Anthony and Kyle Teal. Roman Anthony 75 of 200, and teal 121 of 199. So teal working on a little rainbow here, the 199 and the 75. And a nice hit for Roman Anthony. A lot of people think you're going to be a super stud, and I don't know if I really blame him. It's got a gigantic head. There was an Amick 10 of 10. Oh, and Joe's? Joe pulled an Amick 10 of 10? Or is that the etched glass? Christian Moore, third, I believe. Nick Mitchell, Tibbs, Culpepper, Harlan, Cook, Jaime Farrar, Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright, Bazana, and Cash Mayfield. Bonemer onto some refractors. Carter Holton, Boston Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Caminetti, Ben Hess. Nice ones there. Tyson Lewis as well. And a Tyson Lewis auto. Boom. Tyson Lewis spot. Another spot that's been going up. But Tyson Lewis will take a nice base auto. Refractors. Yeah, we're still need a Sloan. Still need a bunch of stuff, to be honest. But we got plenty of packs. We got 7 packs left to do it. So we're just after halfway. 8 packs in. The Bazana, a lot of first rounders in that pack. There's 10 or so sleeved cards. Tibbs and Culpepper. We have flown through some top loaders. Probably 60 so far. Bazana. And then Cags and Christian Moore. Solid Evan Carter. Joey G having a good night so far with the Hagen Smiths and the Tyson Lewis. Cam Smith getting a refractor. All right, let's stay on the left side. Oops, top. Tiers, Erhard, Armis, McLean, Larson, Holton, Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Herring, Shepardson, Schlesinger, Perez, Noble Meyer, Pratt, Troy. We got a couple more color coming up. I didn't think it was in there. It was hiding from me. In Tune, Christian Moore, and a hanger tag, Caminetti. Let's go to the purple for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Egan. And the Aqua Lunar Glow for the A's, Rodney Green. We'll take first color first. That's for sure. Rodney Green, 102 of 125. So I got to catch the light. And a purple Egan, 144 of 250. Lots of color. We're already using the bottom row here for box number 2 is crazy. And lots of space, lots of base love for everybody. Yeah, for sure. I just sold a Cam. No, I had Christian. Who did I have? I had Christian Moore. Christian Moore base auto. Get a gem that I sold a little bit ago. All right, auto time here. Sky blue paper for Schiefelbein to $4.99 there. Kevin Eddy and Ben Hess. Tyson Lewis, Amick, Funky Cole Messina, Hayden, Reinders, Matheson, Dome, Holman, Burkholter, Santucci, Refractors, Santucci, Kellen Lindsay, Theo Gillen, Connor Griffin, Carter Johnson, Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Daniel Egan. We've got an Aqua A, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, Darren, 121 of 199, baby. Let's go. The one player I've sold in the chat in the past 4 or 5 breaks gets a nice auto. Way to pick him up. That's our hit of the night so far, I'd say. Nice hit for Darren. Been a while, Darren. Been a while. But we'll take to the bank. A couple nice refractors in there, too, with Gillen and Griffin and Kellen Lindsay. And I cannot believe I have to get more top loaders. It's got to be close to 70 so far. 75? I mean, I can believe I have to get more top loaders, but not this early. I thought this would make me all the way through. And Gillen. Did we pull Gillen down? No, we did not. But I think we might have to. We're just running out of the room. And Connor Griffin refractor. And Schiefelbein. A nice one there for sure. One thing I have noticed about these boxes is that when you hit Kurtz, you hit Braden Montgomery. That's the bottom pack. Bring up the top pack. The first couple breaks I did, they were like, if one got a green, the other got a green. If one got an auto, the other got an auto. So let's see if that plays out. Kellen Lindsay, Gillen, and Connor Griffin again. Johnson, Beam, Dakota Jordan, Egan, Corone, Diaz, Holiday, Schiefelbein, Anderson, Jeremy Rodriguez, Rainer Arias, Rhett Lauder, Aiden Miller, Herrera, Duel Joseph, Fernando Cruz, Alsip, Caglione, and Chase Burns. So a little bit of a boring pack before we hit this monster auto. What have we hit in this one so far? 2 base? We got the Amick maybe in this one. Hopefully more big cards coming. That's right. We got one more box. We got one more auto, and then we've got one more box. Connor Griffin has been hitting some cards. Theo Gillen and Kellen Lindsay. Chris Cortez, Dowdy, Griffo Farrell, Rayner, Hagen Smith, Sirota, DiMartini, Ronnie Green, Trey Schneider, Shojanaga, Bagwell, Saki. Refractors here: Corone, Diaz, Holiday, Schiefelbein, Anderson, Cortez, Dowdy, Griffo Farrell, and a base for the Cubbies, Southazine, Waldschmidt in the Lunar Plasma Power, or whatever it is in the back. Ty Southazine. Bryce Rayner. Oh, he's a far reach away. Alrighty. One more box. I gotta move my paper here. Okay. Oh yeah. Cam Smith's younger brother is supposedly better. What did they say about Jackson Holiday too? Who's on the Jackson Holiday train thinks he's going to be good? I'm not so convinced. But I don't know anything, so. All right, here we go. Last box, everybody. Good luck. See some color in the back already, so we like that. Erhard, Armas, McLean, Larson, Holton, Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Walker Jenkins, Guerrero, Adolfo Sanchez, Balinson, Zile, Clifford, Wilkin, Hagen Smith in tune, and Caminetti in the draft night. We've got a Lunar Glow upside down. It is a Charlie Balinson for the Mariners. Oops, already showed the speckle. It's a Griffin Herring for the Yankees to 200. And for Texas, I thought for sure that was going to be Sebastian Walcott again. Nice Dylan Dreiling, 123 of 125 for the second rounder out of Tennessee. 23 dongs and batted 341 last year. So look out for him. Griffin Herring. Is that the guy that was like the 20th round draft pick? I can't remember. 6th rounder. Not the guy I was thinking of. Out of LSU, Griffin Herring. Took him right on the end there with Brooks. Or, not Brooks. What's his name? Roman Anthony. Roman. Yeah. Is that how you got all those flaming hot Cheetos? Trading holidays for Cheetos. That's my secret. Too bad you didn't find that Air Jordan Cheeto. Somebody paid like tens of thousands of dollars for that. All right, I can see the color of the auto. Looks like we're going to have a purple auto here. Caminetti and Ben Hess. Tyson Lewis, Amick, Funky Cole Messina, Haydeen, Reinders, Matheson, Dome, Holman, Burkholter, Santucci. Refractors of Bagwell, Sawkey, Mathis, Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, and Chase Burns. With a Gage Miller in the back, we have a Matt Shaw, and the purple auto is for the Mets, and it's Nate Dome. 22 of 250. Can't have a Bowman Draft Break without a Nate Dome hit. Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, and Chase Burns. Okay. Let me catch up here. What's going on? Ty Salpazine. Oh, Ty younger brother. I see. Jackson Holiday. Yeah. Yeah. You can hit anything of anybody. They're not limited at all. I see I don't know if that's a yellow. It kind of looks like a gold, to be honest. You can hit a super. We can. Ryan Johnson, Sissel, Cranton, Seaver King, Carson Benj, and Brody Brecht, McCage, Hartle, Tiers, Baez, Albertus, Typete, Yoendry Vargas, Kyle Teal, Valorio, Giovanni Rodriguez. I think we have 4 pieces of color here. Max Clark, is this color? No, we have 3 pieces of color. Max Clark and Felman Celestin on the hanger tag. We have another color hanger tag here, and it is, how about a Dylan Cruz, 4 of 99. Haven't said Dylan Cruz's name all night, I don't think. Mets, Trey Schneider in the Lunar Aqua to 125, and the gold, for the Astros, Parker Smith, 3 of 50. This is not a set that you like to see the Astros logo, but Parker Smith is the best one you can get. The 4th-round pitcher out of Rice. Not a bad one there for a first. The only other 2 guys are Camilo Diaz and Luis Baez. Love the color. Carson Bench, did I drop him already? Oh no, he's way over here. He down low. And Brody Brecht. Running out of room up here. Got to take some stuff down. Just start pulling. Tibbs is down. Dylan Cruz hanger tag. Fun one there. Those are cool cards. I didn't like them at first, but I do like them in the color. All right, auto coming here. Sky blue paper, Bryce Rayner to 499. Erhard, Armas, McLean, Larson, Holton, Bateman, Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Caminetti, Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis. I've got that rally down pretty good. Shaw, Baez, Albertus, Taipete, Yoendry Vargas. Backwards card? I think it's just a mess up. Yep, Brazaban. Teal. Looks like we will have a base auto. Valorio for the Dodgers. Kellen Lindsay, this guy. I don't know if I've pulled a single colored autograph of him, but I have pulled a ton of base of him. And hey, if it's going to be base, be a first rounder, and he surely is. 23rd overall out of high school. Right there. Bryce Rayner getting another hit. His sky blue paper. And a bunch of first rounders. Not a bad pack of cards. Waldschmidt, Cam Smith, Caglione, Caminetti, Ben Hess. It's like Elemento. Cags. Loading up the base. We need a numbered card of him. Both him and Cam Smith are getting some good base and a refractor. Mathis, Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, Gage Miller, Luciano, Campos, Parker, Causey, Celestin, Lombard, Cerna, Candiotti, Tanner Jones, Caden Dana, Yoandy Morales. A couple more color coming here. Christian Moore and Chase Burns. The inserts in the back. See the purple first for Detroit. Scheifelebean, nice one there. And Giovanni Rodriguez for the Mets to 199. Scheifelebean to 250 there. 49, I think this is. 49 of 250 for him. And 197 of 199. And believe it or not, I need another pack of top loaders. Giovanni Rodriguez not going to get a single second up on the showcase. today. Like Burke. Braylon Payne and Chase Burns. I can take the base cards down. Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, Yasavage, Christian Moore, Peyton Toll, Spikerman, Fluelling, Nick Mitchell, Tibbs, and Culpepper. Harlan, Christian Moore on the refractor. Toll, Spikerman, Fluelling, Nick Mitchell, Tibbs, and Culpepper refractors. Chase Harlan. And it's an A's refractor auto. It's a Rodney Green. Rodney Green with a Cags plasma power behind it. Rodney Green doubling up on hits. What was his other one? He had a Lunar Glow. Aqua Lunar. Aqua Luna. That's what we pulled a Lindsay. What have we pulled in this one so far? Dome? I think we pulled the Dome. So purple Dome, Lindsay, and then now the Rodney Green. So we're going to be reaching if we get another color auto. I would predict 2 base, but you never know. Sometimes you get the little extra auto. We're gonna try our best for that. Or maybe just, how about 1 base and 1 orange auto? Let's go orange. Don't be too greedy. Lindsay has 70 speed. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, we've hit a lot of color firsts. We've hit a lot of color in general. We've only had 2 or 3 that haven't been firsts, which is awesome. And the other ones are Roman Anthony and Sebastian Walcott, which are, 2 of the better prospects you can get in here. So Cook, Farrar, Serrano, May, Blake Wright, Bazana, and Cash Mayfield, Bonnemer, Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer, Johnny Kings, Antonacci, De Los Santos, Emerson, McAble, Tyson Neighbors, Brooks Auger, Vladdy Guerrero, Salas, Matt Shaw, Connor Griffin, and Chase Burns. So a little bit of a yawn pack there. The yawn before the storm. God, no one was around to hear that. All right, good luck. Second to last auto here. Hernandez, Montgomery, Sloan, Cozart, JD Dix, Montgomery, and Kurtz. Dreiling, Neely, Trimble, Southazine, DeBerry, refractors here. Casey Cook, Farrar, Serrano, Aiden May, Neighbors, Auger, Vladdy, Salas, base auto coming for Seattle. Ryan Sloan. How about that? And Waldschmidt in the back with the plasma power. Ryan Sloan getting a nice base auto there. For those who don't know, Ryan Sloan's a second rounder, 55th overall at a York Community College. Was listed as the number 19 prospect for the 2024 MLB draft. So maybe a steal at number 55 overall. And a nice hit there for the Ryan Sloan spot. Reduced shipping, Timmy? Yeah, so what we do is when the auctions are over, we'll send you an invoice, and the shipping will be $549. If you pay before that, you'll pay shipping per every player. So you need to wait for the invoice. And our last pack here. Yeah, Sloan was up there. Sloan was up there. It's a Cags and paper. Kellen Lindsay, Theo Gillen, and Connor Griffin. Johnson, Beam, Dakota Jordan, Egan, Carone. Don't see any color back there. Diaz, Holiday, Scheifelebean, Anderson, Braden Taylor, Trey Morgan, Dylan Cruz, De Los Santos, Santana, Romeo, Jackson Kent, Hurtado, Sebastian Walcott, Hanger Tag, and Seaver King. Was hoping we'd pull some color out of that last pack, but we could still pull a color auto, and we will take that. We've got purple and what? Purple and refractor, so that wouldn't be out of the mix here to get a color. Oh man, Neil, sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you're okay. Sky Blue, Hagen Smith, $4.99. Cortez, Dowdy, O'Farrell, Rayner, Hagen Smith. Sirota, DeMartini, Ronnie Green, Schneider, Shojanaga, Bagwell, Saki. Refractors of Luciano, Campos, Parker, Causey, Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, and you Savage in the back, Bryce Eldridge. It does look like it's going to be a base auto for the Twinnies. Jaime Ferrar out of Florida State, fourth rounder out of Florida State, 22 homers last year. And a Jaime Ferrar base will finish us off there. And I will get us a recap in 1 second. Dowdy. You got it, Kenny. Thanks for joining, man. We appreciate it. Joe's at it this Sunday, and then I'm back at it for the second half of this case next Tuesday. Or I guess this coming Tuesday, in 1 week. Okie doke. Nice little Hagen Smith. All right, let me clear this out a little bit and see if I can get this stuff going. No, we actually did hit a couple other color here that I forgot. Kyle Teal. We hit a lot of color. Just a lot of color in general. So we did end up hitting about 8 color non-firsts. But they're all pretty good guys. A couple purples. Dylan Cruz. Alrighty. What did I miss here? Campos, you had I think at least one refractor and a couple base. Okay. Let's start off with the prospect stuff here. I got 0 cards for one player. Who'd you have, Timmy? Cases can vary. They can be equally as bad. They can be equally as good. I think generally what you see overall is a well-rounded case. If you let if I let the chat pick the boxes and there's 2 good boxes and they pick them in the both for the same break, then obviously that part's going to be better. I feel like we did pretty well today, though. This was a nice one. Keyshaw, Lunar Glow. Dylan Cruz getting a hanger tag to 99. 2 speckles, Roman Anthony and Jarrell Perez. 2 fuchsias, Giovanni Rodriguez and Kyle Teal. Walcott getting a nice blue and a nice in tune to 99. Ty Pete and Kyle Teal getting a couple yellows. Let's go to the base and refractor stuff for the top first rounders. Might have to do this in 2 piles. That's quite a load. Theo Gillen with 3 base and a refractor. Tibbs with 4 base and a refractor. Seaver King, 3 base. Carson Benj, 3 base. Nick Kurtz, 3 base. Montgomery, 3 base. Kellen Lindsay, 3 base and a refractor. Rayner getting 3 base, a refractor, and a sky blue paper. Cam Smith with 4 base and a refractor. Connor Griffin, 3 base and a refractor. Hagen Smith, 3 base and a refractor, as well as a sky blue paper. Chase Burns, 4 base and a refractor. Christian Moore, 4 base and a refractor. Bazana, 3 base. Caglione getting 4 base and a refractor. Scheifelebean, Bagwell, Shojinaga getting sky blue paper. Carter Johnson on the blue paper. Auger and Balinson in the Lunar Glow first. Bazana getting it in tune to 250. Egan, Scheifelebean, and Griffo Farrell getting purples to 250. Griffin Herring to 200. Dylan Dreiling to 125. Aiden Major to 150. Rodney Green, Trey Schneider, and Rodney Green and Trey Schneider to 125. Chase Harlan and Blake Wright getting to 99s. And Parker Smith to 50. Over to the autos, Tyson Lewis, Jacob Cozart, Bryce Rayner, Josh Carone, Ty Southazine, Kellen Lindsay, Jaime Ferrar, Blake Burke, Ryan Sloan getting base autos. Rodney Green getting 1 to 499. Nate Dome to 250. Cash Mayfield to 250. Billy Amick to 150. Ariel Armis to 150. In the hit of the break, Nick Kurtz picked up live in the chat, 121 of 199. A nice hit there for Darren. I appreciate it, everybody. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you Sunday with Joe and Tuesday with me. Cheers, everybody.